Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We're going to be looking all over the place. Specifically the place being Ishgard, but talking to people, seeing what's available here. Starting just right in here. Got a few people we need to talk to for the next main scenario quest, but that's not what we're currently doing. I'm going to talk to everybody else. How's manservant? Triple Triad Challenge. Yeah, small talk. It's an honor to have you with us, Master Sin. Thanks. That's all I got. An honor indeed. Alright. Master Sin, Lord Madeline would like to speak with you. Well, he's gonna have to wait, because we're talking to everybody else in the entire city first. Also seeing what is available in, like, the shops and stuff. Just everywhere. Greetings, Master Sin. How may I be of assistance? What do you do here? Me? Why, I'm but a humble steward, sworn to House Fontaine. I doubt you wish to hear the minutiae of my duties. Simply put, at the behest of my lord the Count, I manage household affairs. I've served at his pleasure for more than 50 years, and by the Fury's grace, I shall serve for 50 more. Tell me about House Fontaine. The origins of House Fontaine can be traced back to King Thordan and his Knights 12. Ours is one of the 4 founding houses of Ishgard. Accordingly, our interests extend far beyond the walls of the city proper. Camp Dragonhead, for instance, is our responsibility. As for the family, you have, of course, met my lord Count Armand de Fontaine, who is the head of our house. His 2 sons, my lord Arturiel and Amaneline, are next in line. May the Fury watch over and keep them from harm. As for those sworn to House Fontaine, in addition to the knights, squires, and infantry, more than 100 craftsmen, retainers, and other servants possessed of notable skills are pledged to our service. Given our strong position, one might expect us to have no truck with foreign merchants and sellswords. However, nothing could be further from the truth. I should think that my lord the Count was quite clear on this point. But it was our hope that you and your allies would, by your deeds, help us to convince the other high houses of the wisdom in opening the gates of judgment to all, among other things. More than anything else, though, I suspect he saw in you potential. About Ishgard. More than 1,000 years ago, Helone appeared before King Thordan I and bade him lead his people to the promised land, the lands we now call home. So the king and his knights, 12, did as was commanded. They came to Kurthus to found a great kingdom in the Fury's name. But the great worm Nidhogg would not have it so. With hatred in his heart, Nidhogg sought out King Thordan. In the ensuing battle, the king and half his knights were slain, but his son Haldrath rallied the others and drove back the fell beast. Thus did the war between our peoples begin, the war between dragon and man. For 1,000 years, Ishgard stood against the Horde, and not once were our defenses breached until the day Lady Iceheart's allies shattered our wards on the steps of faith. Though wyverns were slain before they could breach our defenses here, those in Foundation were not so fortunate. Unarmed men, women, and even children were made to feel the Devanians' wrath. Walls can be rebuilt, but lives lost can never be reclaimed. My lord, the Count, knows this all too well. They've definitely got dragon problems here. And just everything else. I'm sure we will get into many an issue here in Ishgard. That's why we're here. We can help. Doing stuff. While waiting for any news that we can get on our allies and such. Doing what we can. We got plenty of things we could do. Whether or not some of these other regular quests and unlocking quests and stuff are actually important things, still definitely something. We got some regular quests out here now. We'll definitely look into those too. Let's start by just running around talking to people. Let's pursue the quest. Let's get some lay of the land here. To mean. Oh, Pray, pay me no mind, sir. I'm merely taking my evening constitutional. I'm certainly not hoping to catch the eye of Lord Artorial. No, no, heavens forfend. If a married woman of my station were to become involved with the young lord, why, think of the scandal. Indeed. Have the other manors of the high houses. This is the Helinart Manor. Excuse me, sir, but I'm under strict orders not to permit anyone entry to Helinart Manor. I'll have to ask you to leave. Fair enough. Come. Just gonna casually go into their manors. I would not appreciate that. These statues of these people. You're a person. Hi. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Here's the statues of the 12 knights and all that. All sorts of cool stuff. There's Guards over. Chilling. Hop on. Another knight. Hey, how's it going? Temple Knight Squire. And into this area. Not gonna let us in there right now, are they? None may enter the Holy Vault without permission. Again, completely reasonable. Okay. Yeah. That's this side. Let's go this way. Let's see what else there is. This is up to there on the map. That's the vault. The Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Wild. Lots of guards and such around. Also makes sense. And here is Sharon Citizen. Oh, we can go in here. Amazing. Supreme Sacred. Super important, such and such. We're missing. The Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine is no place for outsiders, unless they are come to stand before the Fury and answer for their deeds. Okay. Yeah. Supreme, super important, etc., etc. All sorts of guards and doors. Can't go through. That's fine. Another spot of interest here. Foundation. This is another way to go further down there. Let's back up to the houses area here. Go down this way, you can go down even further down. Lots of different paths here. Lots of different paths. Sigalon? You can hardly believe it. House Fontoin granting patronage to a common sellsword. Well, should I have a chance to meet this ragamuffin, I will say to him good day. You don't say. You don't say. This is the stairs to go down. Okay. I'm gonna finish looking up here in the pillars first. Some people. This way, this way. This is the airship landing over here. Ark of the Venerable. People. Some over there. It's the airship. In here. Alright. The ever-tightening grip of this unnatural winter has proven far more than a nuisance for many in my field. The stars can tell us little if their message is forever hidden behind a veil of storm clouds. True. I guess the other question is, where would the airships go from here? Do they actually have routes to other places? I mean, specialist. I've forged weapons and armor for heroes and catered banquets for royalty. I've concocted potions to heal the dying, woven great banners for nations. And just last week, I won the Ishgardian Fine Woodworking Association Award for Best Chair. What have you built of late? Not too much. Not too much. Picker of locks, spoils trader, spoils collector. Greetings, sir. I'm a locksmith by trade. Decided to set up shop here when I heard folk were bringing back locked boxes from the item. I'll be happy to put my skills to work for you should you happen to need them. Lockpicking. Boxes of something. Pray pay me no mind, sir, but a humble trader charged with purchasing unwanted gear produced by adventurers in the item. You have no items to trade. Sounds like a whole thing here. A spoils collector. Sky Pirate spoils brass, Sky Pirate spoils steel, Voyage spoils nothing. What are we talking about? Various thingies. I've acquired a brass Sky Pirate scroll. Sky Pirates raiding the Sea of Clouds board another vessel. It's tradition to claim a piece of the airship to serve as proof of the deadly deed. These objects of honor and bravery have been known to be used as currency between the brigands. Brass Sky Pirate scrolls. All sorts of things. Another shop for steel bits. Brigands. More various pieces of stuff. Some higher level things. Yeah, but anything says we don't have the scrolls. Shop selling price 3,200. We can find a shop we can actually just buy stuff for guild. That'll be fantastic out here. I'm expecting it. Phone the mission quartermaster. I'm a soldier in the service of Lord Arvel de Helinart. If you seek my master, he is presently in the firmament for a new undertaking. However, I should be pleased to assist you with any lockboxes you may possess. Let's trade with you for your Sky Pirate spoils. Owing to recent developments, these items are not as common as they once were. Should you chance to acquire them, please feel free to come to me. Could even be some older system that's not really a thing anymore. Due to recent developments. Airship ticketer. Apologies, sir, but all flights have been suspended until further notice on account of inclement weather. Probably also like dragons and stuff, but you know. There's a guy with a quest. Talk to everybody with quests also last. Let's see. It's bad enough when a merchant's wares fall off the cart. I have no doubt that's far worse when the cart is an airship. And these go to the Sea of Clouds. I mean, I guess it's gonna need an airship to actually go to the Sea of Clouds. It's currently closed. A later area. Well, one thing at a time here. Let me just quests and stuff do we even have up here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3 regular quests. We got the main quest. We got 2 unlocked type quests. Got the entire market over there on the other side too. Lots to see. This is the way to Foundation. Foundation is just the lower section. Yep. It's the Foundation. That checks out. What's we got up here? Go into any of these buildings? Answer is yes. This is the Theum Astrologicum. There's a quest there. Right. This is a star globe. Upon you shall find a map of the very heavens above us. Any self-respecting astrologian would not fathom taking something so delicate onto the elements, let alone into battle. Very fancy. All kinds of stuff. Maps, charts, globes. While sailors use the pole star for guidance, we astrologians look to the dragon star. For its position and magnitude in relation with neighboring celestial bodies, and reveal when and where the Dravinian horde will strike next. Cool. Clean an Ethereum merchant. Star globe. Astrologian's arms and such. Huh. Mithrite star globe. We're not an astrologian. Just gonna be just kind of basic things. At least they have some materia slots. That's something. We kind of just get weapons from doing the class quest though, so. Whether or not that has any value here. Unlikely. Next. What, pray tell, brings you to the Athenaeum? We're not a guild like those one might find in lower city-states. No one here will take you under their wing. Holding your hand as they divulge centuries of cumulative knowledge to any mere stranger who believes himself entitled to it. Well, almost no one, that is. Is there aught you wish to know? Tell me for yourself. My name is Galastat. I am in my second year of studies on the coveted path of becoming an astrologian. All motive novitates are assigned a task at the Athenaeum, to which we are required to attend between our classes. The stars sought fit I be assigned receptionist duty with Lord Chenapon. He is by no means a bad man, only a tad eccentric. Being the second son to the Count de Drendain means he is free to do as he wishes, and most of the time he wishes to pay call on the city-state's young maidens, despite being almost as old as my own father. The rest of the time, he continues his studies of Charlian astrology, something he began almost 20 summers ago when he spent time in the now abandoned city-state, training with the heathen astrologians. His bloodline protects him from scrutiny of higher-ranking officials here, but it's his lack of talent which truly keeps the wolves at bay. In other words, he's harmless. I'm merely required to suffer his whims until I pass my examinations and get assigned a position at the observatorium. Then some new novitate will be assigned the post and the cycle will continue as it has for more than a decade. What is this place anyways? The Athenaeum Astrologicum was founded by Saint Finrol in service to serve as a place where astrologians such as myself might learn the perfect methods used to read the stars. Since discovery by Enel the Younger that the Dravanian Horde were using the relative position of a celestial body we now refer to as the Dragon Star to determine their attacks on the Holy See, we have ever been seeking to decipher the Dragon's code. Theories constructed here are subsequently taken south to the Observatorium, where they are put into practice. We also offer limited training in Charlian astrology, a school of star reading neither recognized nor approved of by the Athenaeum, the Observatorium, or the Holy See. The only reason I even mention it is because I have been commanded to do so by Lord Januknod. And astrology. Astrology originated thousands of years ago in Charlian, and was introduced to Eorzea when the Charlians founded their colony in the Dravanian hinterlands. It remains a minor field of study, eclipsed by larger ones such as conjury and thaumaturgy, till 3 centuries ago when an Ishgardian astrologian by the name of Enel the Younger discovered that the stars could be used to determine the movements of the Dravanian horde. It was then that Ishgardian astrology was born, focus moving from fortune-telling and fate scrying to something actually useful, preventing the death of knights by knowing when and where the horde would arrive. You will not see an Ishgardian astrologian carrying about a star globe or an astrolabe. You will not see him consulting with the divining deck or gazing into the stars, hoping to draw forth its ether and use it to manipulate fates. You will not hear talk of the gates of the 7 heavens or the chanting of minor spells woven to heal cuts or escalate sword arms. Well, you will not hear these things as long as you keep your distance from Lord Januknod. Okay. So, looking like this is going to be... So you want to be an astrologian. That'll be something. Telescopes and stuff here. Stars are changing its magnitude from 4 to 5. Nope. Wild. That's going to be another whole thing here. Lots to see, lots to do. Okay. We got something up this staircase. Guards and such watching us running around. This is the residence of House Zermel. Unless you have business with my lord, I cannot let you pass. Okay. And this is a wall. This is the third of the 4 large houses, I suppose. We got this way. Somebody. Some people. Too many young girls are quick to pledge themselves to the first house that will have them. They think one lord is as good as any, only to learn the truth the hard way. That is downwards that way. Okay. Zone Manor. Venerable. Airship landing. Let's make our way over to other side of the upper side of here. That's an aggressive arch. Hopefully not very slippery. A long ways down. There is a delivery Moogle. Need to go do some more deliveries? Well, this is our favorite delivery Rogan. No deliveries for you today, Kupo. Moogle delivery service. Yeah. Your speedy and accurate deliveries have earned you carrier level 7, Kupo. Yet a delivery Moogle's work is never done. Should you see the deputy post Moogle outside Liminso's Bulwark Hall, that's your sign that we have another job for you. Yep. That's a whole thing. Still need to do that. Also, the Moogle delivery service is its whole thing too. Access by speaking to one of the many delivery Moogles stationed throughout Eorzea, or clicking on a Moogle letterbox. Service can be used to send messages, items, and guild to anyone on your friends list. In the new button located in the upper right-hand corner of the Moogle delivery service window, open the letter editor. In addition to composing your message, this interface can be used to specify a recipient as well as attach guild and items. Yep. Very good. Huh. More people here. May Halone bless you as she has blessed me this day, sir. Well, if only you could have seen the wondrous temptations she saw fit to place before me in the jeweled crozier. Can we go on? Up above you'll find St. Remenon's Cathedral and the Holy Vault. Pray observe proper decorum should you wish to proceed. Yep. Down here is the stairs down. Let's go up to this. Ethernet shard there. Where is your cassock? You know how they... Wait, you aren't a seminarian. Yeah, I'm just a person running around. St. Reynolds Cathedral. Okay. Cathedral. Okay. I would avoid the Celesticate if I were you. If you're expecting a community of bright-eyed students, eager to follow the righteous path of Halone, you'll be sorely disappointed. In truth, it's more like a pit of vipers. It's almost embarrassing to admit I am a seminarian of the Scholasticate, but at least have the sense not to study in such a foul place. It's not, it doesn't sound good. The Scholasticate lector. Pray keep your voice down when inside the Scholasticate. Enter St. Scholasticate. Yes. It's a whole different place. Huh. Studying to be done. Hey. Oh, how rude of me. Welcome to the Scholasticate. If there is aught that you need, whether a kind ear or a supportive voice, do not hesitate to ask. Those are preoccupied with their studies. I'll do what I can to help. These books can only teach so much of what it means to be a clergyman. If it requires selflessness and compassion. And the kindness that afford an orphan like me the chance to pore over these books. Someday I wish I will repay that kindness. Pay forward the goodwill of this church to the masses. Interesting. Just studying. What are you studying? Shh, please keep your voice down. If the matter is not urgent, it would be prudent to save it for another day. Others would not take kindly to anyone disturbing their studies. But do you not find that strange? I would like to think the duty of helping others comes before our studies. I dare say their preoccupation with these books leaves them blind to what it means to take up the cloth. Just sitting on the table. Should be done. Policy states that, regardless of station or birth, we are all seen as equals, studying here in the Scholasticate. Would that I had the authority to change that. Why? Well, to be frank, the clergy is simply no place for those of low birth. Consider, if you will, the responsibilities of the clergy, teaching the doctrines of the orthodoxy, serving as leaders and upholding the laws of Ishgard. You trust such tasks to the vermin scurrying around in the broom. My goodness. Rovignon. No. Pray not to disturb the Syrians while they're at their studies. What do you do here? Though I do still teach on occasion, my primary responsibilities are now administrative, as I serve directly under Headmistress Elvain. Her knowledge of the Enchiridion is without peer, and it is well that His Eminence appointed her to oversee the Scholasticate. However, owing to her age, she is unable to attend to all her duties. Frankly, it's altogether too much work for one man. I could use someone intelligent and capable, perhaps my nephew, who would stop gallivanting about and come back to the city. What kind of place is this? St. Enlim's Scholasticate is where gods-fearing men and women come to seek a proper theological education. Or an equal opportunity institution, I might add. You will find the sons and daughters of great houses studying side by side with those of more humble origins. All that is required is recommendation provided by one of the clergy. Our curriculum encompasses a diverse range of subjects, from the fundamentals of Ishgardian theology to the intricacies of canon law. We also offer more specialized instruction for those who wish to focus on medicinal or magical fields. However, to ensure that seminarians are adequately prepared for these studies, we first complete both the Trivium and Quadrivium, rigorous courses comprised of grammar, rhetoric, logic, arithmetic, geometry, astrology, and music. Quite a bit. Anybody else looking at all the books over here? Got a lot of books. Whole bunch of books. Okay. Another interesting spot. Lots of stuff here. And we also have all the way in here. You need not speak while in the chapel, for fear you can hear whispers of your soul. Okay. Chapel. People here. My grandson became a knight of House Fouffon. I was so proud, but now every day I come to pray for his safe return. Big statue. Atragullion. As the shepherd watches over his flock, so do we of St. Rimonon's Cathedral care for those who seek sanctuary in these trying times. May the grace of Helone keep you safe on your journey. Okay, Deacon. Chamber for the headmistress of St. Enlim's Scholasticate lies beyond. She is quite busy these days. Those without arrangements for an audience will be asked to leave. There. I'm gonna go sprinting through here. Over here. Nope. Okay. That's this area. Closed off door that way. Alright. Gonna look from here. When? Main entrance to Tinder Manor is below. If you're on official business, it would behoove you to present yourself there. Okay. Just another entrance here. See out the map there, it's right there. We've been all around this area, all around there. So we're just gonna head into the market now. So we can find some good stuff there. Should be great. Guards and such. Pharmacist. Tinder Manor. This is Tinder Manor, sir. You may not enter without the leave of my lord. But if it is respite from the cold you seek, perhaps you could visit the cathedral. Okay. Alright. And this is gate to nowhere. It's fine. Let's get down to the whole market business here. There's plenty to see. Huh. Got retainer. I don't think we can do that. Reese, to you have come to see me about retainer. Not available in the free trial. Okay. That's the whole thing. Switch return to Ishgard, release, ask about, inquire about retainer jobs, view market tax rates. That's the whole thing. And there's the market board. We got a materia melder here. Good. Me? Why, I'm but a humble servant of Master Munimix, charged with aiding those who wish to avail themselves of the power of materia, but lack the skills to do so. That's to say, and affix materia to your items, provide you supply with both, and the item in question is not, it has an open materia slot. And of course, I'll require compensation. Much as I enjoy my trade, it cannot work for free. Yep. Okay. Nice. A warm welcome to you, sir. Please feel free to visit our many, many shops. We're bound to find something to satisfy your every need. Okay. One of my many needs is spending money. So we are in the right place. Also, as head steward to Ishgard's finest house, now I work as a shopkeep's assistant. Such is life, I suppose. And at least I still have the strength to toil. Poor comfort though that is. I submit sundries vendor. Okay. He's got Corinthian tea leaves for 1400. Everything rock salt for 1980. Those are some good prices. Logs, ores, all kinds of stuff. Everything mistletoe 3370. We can spend some money here. Do we need anything? Any of these for anything particular? Probably not. Looks good though. Do some various crafting and gathering at some point here. Oh, yeah. Sell it back for 2. Great return. Better than nothing. See if we can find other options in here also. They're still setting up their shop. Don't need your flyer. We have for boils, miss. Big ones. No. Apothecary. A high potion, mega potion, high ether, mega ether. Antidotes and spine drops. Mega potions of such and such. 15 seconds. High potions. Mega potions. Up to 660. We got a couple mega potions. That's really not a lot of healing though still. Up to 28%, max of 660. We have 5,000 health here. So. Better than nothing. Here's regular potions, 160. You can buy a couple mega potions. Better than nothing. Like 20 of those. Okay. If we really don't need any of these lower level potions, would not have a time to use those. Large amount of HP. Arguable. Okay. A bit more space for things. Healing potions, teleports. Move some of the other foods into here. And all these single bit foods here. Let's get a little more space. Various potions. Also got far too many potions here. You can just sell a lot of these potions. Just sell them to you. Probably. We're doing alright. Okay. Most expensive potions. Almost 1,000 each for the mega potions. 0 plus 16%. Max 49 for 15 seconds. Wow. And recast 5 minutes. That'll take a little bit. What else we got? Maisonneau and the Carvery. Various foods here. We could probably sell off most of the potions and foods here. 50, 55. Control, gathering, perception, determination, vitality, direct hit, gathering points, perception, gathering, skill speed, vitality, direct hit rate, after stakes, and XP bonus too. That's some decent foods. That's usable. Freen, Merchant, and Mender. Purchase items. He's got various dyes. Lots of different kinds. Ooh. The orchestration rolls. What are those orchestration rolls? Unobtained, unregistered. Nice. Learning. Fantastic. Theater at the band 2. We're getting enough orchestration rolls. I've mostly just gotten those from just buying them, but it's fine. Obtained, registered. Perfect. All kinds of dyes in here. We can maybe sell some of the dyes we have in the Chocobo storage. Save up a little bit more space there, too. Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. Anything else in here? Got dyes, some dark matter, which is not really a thing. Something stack can use to remove dyes quickly and easily. Always use a well-ventilated area. Okay. Also, does repairs. Repair all. Rings is getting a little low there. Repair just everything. Inconsequential. Total repairs for everything. Okay. Very good. That's the way further down. Rock back around. Wonderful weather we're having lately, eh? Being sarcastic? Welcome to Anae's House of Excellence. Our signboard is newly hung, but I promise you'll find no finer leatherwork in all of Ishgard. We're not selling anything. There's Quest. Fieldcraft supplier. So without hand tools. 50 to 60. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Alchemists, primary tool, leatherworkers, goldsmiths, blacksmiths, carpenters. Good. The land tools, highest level ones. Big old fishing rods. Fantastic. That'll at least get you started there. Or continued. Well, 50 to 60 stuff. Higher level stuff here, in general. Weaponsmith. Of War. 30, 39, 40, 49, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. How very specific. How strong would these be? 255. There you go. We're a little 53 here. If we want to purchase a little 54 weapon, it'd be 125s. What we got was 130 from there. So with this, we don't really even need the currency anymore. I mean, it would save us some gil, but the Elegant Tomestones, where we can get the 130 stuff a little bit earlier, I suppose. Higher level to be able to get here regularly. 50 stuff, 115s. Yeah. Improvements are available. Cool, cool. I mean, maybe available. Trying to thaumaturge Funkball here. Cool. Here's the higher level one. There's some stats. Oh yeah. Not bad. Arms mender. We already mended everything. And an armorer too. Magic gear. Battlecraft gear, level 60. All sorts of stuff. Alright. Yeah, they got some pretty decent stuff out here. Very doable. Do 2 of everything in gold and silver. A jeweler. Battlecraft jewelry. It's 255. Requires level 60. Wild. Some stats on those, for sure. Upgrades are available. Okay. Let's head down below now. There's also things to see there. So up here we got 3 regular quests, 2 unlocking quests. We head down here. See what else we got. Should be something. Okay. Look. Scribble taste. Locked. That is the Bard quest. Regular quest, regular quest, regular quest. Machinist. Leves of Ishgard. Okay. Quite a few more things here. Looks good. Except for all the mess that it is. That could look better. Oh yeah. This is how it is. Just a little more, that's all we're asking for. Sure won't survive without enough food and blankets. Definitely a tier in society here. You weren't? This gate? This is the Western Highlands. It won't do you any good if you haven't got any wings. I mean, Chocobo can fly, but also weather, so. Okay. Start down this way. Here's a Chocobo keep. You're through in a moment, sir. Nope. Chocobos. Kiss of greens. Chocobo training ground down there. It's not even on the map. Wild. Okay. The Holy Stables. Civilian. Go into the Holy Stables. I guarantee you'll find no fire stock of battle chocobos. Or if your gaze is fixed skyward, they also specialize in black chocobos trained for flight. Okay. Mine can do both. What's so holy about these stables, you ask? Well, it was established by the sea to train mounts for temple knights, for one. If you ask me, it's because our birds are so brave and strong. Why'd they be fit for the Fury herself to ride? Wild stuff. Just got a place. Yeah. Alright. I know we've fallen on hard times. You ever see a war ended by crying and complaining? Didn't think so. The moment we lose the resolve to keep going, it's all over. There is the bridge out there. It's even lower level. There's another bridge. Big place. Huh. That's this side. It's above there. It's forum. What else? I just wanted to go home to Falcon's Nest, but I now fear what I'll return to. So we have to the pillars. Amber Trader. Amber Exchange. We had some amber encased vialkin. Tiny vialkin, unlike any currently found in yours, it is trapped within this rock solid piece of dried tree sap. Collectors will pay large sums for these rare treasures. It's some 120, 135, 149, 145. Various bits of bits. Exchange other. Oh, orchestration scrolls. Now you're talking. Sir, you wouldn't happen to have any amber encased vialkin for sale, would you? No one in Ishgard will offer you a better price, I promise. I do not. Vanilla. If you're an artisan with an interest in certain esoteric tomes, you'll be well served by paying a visit to Guiding Star and Revenant's Toll. Yeah. Stilling. If you come for work, speak with Sir Elaine. There. Considerable taste, small talk. If you want for a coin, you might consider undertaking a lev or two. Some rather more challenging than others, but the rewards are well worth the hassle. What do we have here? Acquiring class job, instead of the land or hand, 50. Okay. That's going to be starting up levs. That'll be a thing. Samson for that. Skywatcher. Watching this guy. A wise woman once said that she who does not pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet. Sound advice if you ask me. Did you hear what the skies tell us this fine day? This is Laminsa. Clear skies to cloudy. There's gonna be wind to clouds. The South Shroud is gonna have a thunderstorm. Central Town is gonna have a dust storm. And of course, Labyrinthos is gonna have clear skies later. Weather forecasts. A lot of them too. An adventurer, eh? Well, call yourself whatever you please. When the dragons are finished with you, we'll call you something else. Waiting for this later. Ah, snow and ice everywhere you look, and it hurts like a bastard to breathe. For all this open sky, it feels gloomier than the closeness of the 12s would. Speak of Sanson, I'll be in the barn. Quest here from a fearing Elzian. Come on. Lost? St. Helen's form is just up these steps. Same for the former Azure Dragoon, in case you were unaware. It's up that way. Up that way and then end in the lower area. In that way. Here's the forum. Dorel. The steps will take you to the pillars, where you'll find the manners of the high houses, St. Bernard's Cathedral, the Athenaeum Astrologicum, the Tribunal, and much more. There's lots of stuff up there, for sure. Proving Grounds Guard. You business in the Proving Grounds? Very well. Enter the Proving Grounds. Not sure what we're trying to prove. It's an arena. They're working on it. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the Lightfeather Proving Grounds. What do you do here? Officially, I'm supposed to show people around and answer their questions, but in practice, that's hardly necessary, as we rarely see new faces around here. Not that I mind. Rather like being free to watch the fights. What kind of place is this? So except for the name, the Light Feather Proving Grounds were originally established to host matches for battle-trained chocobos. That being said, House Desmel has since allowed the grounds to be used for other purposes on occasion. Some other houses have started spectacles for both private and public amusement. Temple Knights have also held expeditions in the past as well. Those are always a delight, believe you me. Interesting. Whole place in here. Some people waiting. I say, such fine sand we've got here, wouldn't you agree? But you have no luck with chocobos, or other pursuits for that matter. Sigh. Fine sand indeed. How does one get over to the other side of here? Doesn't look like you really can. Some doors. They're locked. That's alright. Okay. Proving grounds. Interesting. A couple of just extra bits of places. Not on the main map here. Okay. From Bert. Stand before the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly, headquarters of we knights who have sworn to serve the Holy See. Neat. Congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. My guard. We keep your voice down when, sorry, used to serve as a guardsman over by the Celesticate. Force of habit, carry on. Amusing. Hello? Sir Emmerich has told me much and more about you. Suffice to say, my expectations are high. I hope to live up to them. I'll be working with these guys here soon, too. Reports of Dravanian assaults hammer us down without cease. If you're keeping record of the destruction will soon be an impossible task. Everything's being so destroyed they can't even keep up with keeping track of the destruction. Yeah, that's a problem. The destruction itself is also a problem, obviously. Okay. They told me I was too old to take up arms against the Horde. They couldn't possibly make a difference. It wasn't until the Wyverns came that I realized they were right. Just casually jumping around. Huh? Cynthia? Think of trying your hand at a little dragon slaying, are you? Well, be my guest, as long as you know what you're up against. Those scaly masters are smarter than you think, and crafty with it. Clan Hunt Board. Clan Board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. You're unable to accept any of the bills posted at present. Okay. And here. 19. You look like you could handle yourself, but you can handle the most ferocious fiends this side of the steppes. When the best of the best are fit to join Clan Centurion. A question here from... Not from Ishgard, are you? I'm from Old Dawn myself. Just come out to serve House Fontoin. The name's Heinrich, lad, captain of Ashan's Raiders. Finest company of sellswords that ever lived. Cool. Innkeep. Fine evening to you, sir. How may I assist you? Charge to an inn room. Ask about Cloud9. Nothing. Sir, some might say that Cloud9 is an Ishgardian institution. Been here longer than most folk can remember we have. There's some debate as to the meaning of the name. Some say it's because sleeping in a bed of ours like being wrapped in linens made of clouds. There's something about anyone who believes that rubbish ought to try spending a night in the broom. Me, I say a bed's a bed. I think ours are better than most, but I'm not about to get in a pissing contest over it. Or, begging your pardons, sir. An inn room. Or this way, please. Let's do Ishgard. Ishgard. Room. Alright. Crystal bells. Summoning bell. More treasure chest. Any journey. Comfy feather bed. It's a little less cozy than the other rooms were, but it's definitely a place. There's orchestration and all that. Cool. This is also here. Something. It's something. Let's see who else we've got here. This establishment. Mr. Timer. You know, I think waiting tables rather suits me. I get to meet all sorts of interesting people, and to top it all off, they pay me to do it. Now, don't go getting the wrong idea. This is purely for our benefit. I've learned all about Ishgard, and all proceeds are going right into the Scion's coffers. Thanks. You're not from around here, are you? Well, me neither. It's good to have a few more unfamiliar faces about the place. Doman Gear Exchange. I'm level 180 to 10. If you haven't got Centurio seals, I haven't got anything for you. Don't make the rules, or just follow them. Okay. There's weapons from this guy. 115, 30. There's gonna be lower level stuff that we can get in the other area. That's alright. It's been so long since I've been back in Ishgard. Still, there's no rest for the wicked. It's high time I plan my next fishing trip. Fishing. Over here. Sidurgu. Find another table. This one's taken. Okay. Also downstairs. Come on. Can I help you, sir? Bowl of beets? Small beer, perhaps? Ah, him? Also, little girl to the pox. Best leave him be. It's not much of a downstairs, but pops out to here in the room. We have a quest here. Gatekeeper. Pillars. Here. Cool. Thought I'd take a stroll through the broom and remind yourself of how good you got it. I swear, you people. Well. Closed off spot there. Haley. I can't feel the pain in my arm anymore. Can't feel much of anything. That's good, right? Yeah, it's not good. What a mess. They were hit hardest by the latest dragon attacks. That's a weird. It's a poor soldier from a poor family. What business does an adventurer have with me? You never know. Outlanders are often surprised to learn of our ministrations to the poor. They find it to be at odds with the more militant activities of the faith. To them, I would say, judge not the teachings of Helone by the actions of those who would claim to know her will. Over here we have a gatekeep. Hello, gatekeep. 1,000 pardons, but the area beyond is currently off limits. Which area would that be? The pillars? Doesn't look very off limits. Just walked right past. What are you talking about? Just over here on the other side of this. It's the area between, maybe. There's definitely bits through the middle between the foundation and the pillars. They're not quite places. That's alright. Alright. Anybody else here towards the main gates here? A couple people. Something I can do for you, sir? What do you do here? My fellow Temple Knights and I have been charged with defending the Ark of the Worthy. Before, when we not have expected to encounter Dravanians here. Perhaps that is why so many of our order fell. Rest assured, we will not be caught unawares again. Measures have been taken by both us and the dragoons. Stand before the Ark of the Worthy, the sole entrance to and exit from the Holy See of Ishgard. Consequently, it is one of the most heavily fortified sections of our city. Just beyond these steps is foundation. You seek lodgings, climb 9 within the Forgotten Knight can accommodate you. Find it not far from the congregation. Take care when wandering the city. Your status only affords you so much protection. Yeah. Gatekeep here. Pressing the steps, sir. Turn the gates of judgment. No, I'm good. Not really bridges, it's more connecting pieces here. Okay. It's all out here. Imperium? That's what the actually would have the gates there. What else goes to there? Abathia's Spire. Kurthos Western Highlands. Dravania. Abathia's Spire. Huh. Some places we can't get to right now, that's fine. Slow going, as you might expect. We didn't think to prepare for the worst, so here we are picking up the pieces. Indeed. Okay. Very good. So we got some regular quests, we got some unlock quests, we got some bard quests, main quests. Plenty to see. Plenty to do. In Ishgard. Next time. Goodbye.